Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line.
Nicely done.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now leading by 1 shot.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St. George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
Setting up in the first cut. Going with the 8-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Solid par putt, that. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The finishing hole at St. George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well, and it's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green, and the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
From around 170 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt for the tournament. Well, that's too bad. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. And this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player. Way to go.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
That was a rough game, boys. The wind was fucked up.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. Second shot here on the first. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Well, it's a bit disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's tracking. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He finds himself in a share of fourth. Here we are at the second tee. Well, this should find the short grass. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Wonderfully played. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in 4th place.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It was on a good line. And back to the course with the live action. 16 feet to the hole. Be the ball, Danny. No. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Here we are at the 3rd. That's tidy. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And only 1 off the pace here. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. There it is.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This looks to be heading to the green. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one has eyes for the hole. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That'll sting a bit. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for a par. Yep, tracking well.
Yeah, nicely holed. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, what a shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As we head now to the par 5 next.
In the lead and could extend it with a birdie or an eagle on this short hole. Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Playing within their comfort zone there. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, so close. Lining up the birdie putt here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And coming up well short.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Such soft hands.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at -4. Currently in the lead. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. $16 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That should set up another chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. A long par 4 this hole.
That dog will hunt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Playing this shot from the sand. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That should find the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, that almost went down.
Putting for a par here.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now that finds him in first place.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. That's disappointing.
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, just missed. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. And not a bad approach. We'll be putting. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Oh, and there it goes from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That was absolutely murdered. This shot from around 210 yards. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Opting for the 5-iron.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
A bit wild on approach there. This would be a great up and down. Oh, he liked the look of that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Just didn't drop. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take... And they've done it. It puts a smile on your face to see someone live a lifelong dream.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, wow, weeks now.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. You're talking about one of the best players out on tour.
Well struck. Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that should find the bunker. Getting ready to play their third. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Currently at 2 over par. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole of TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Come on, don't be shy.
Ooh, right by the hole.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
That's not your best effort on the greens. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Go in. Oh, that's frustrating.
Putting for a par now.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Well played, mate. From about 130 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Wonderful shot.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Nicely done. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.